Michelle Ryan. She is a manifesting dynamo and wants to share her secrets to success with us. I'm huge into manifesting, so I'm really looking forward to hearing what you have to say. Please welcome Michelle Ryan.
Thank you, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here today. And my story is all about manifestation. I was a single mother with a newborn baby. I had no job, no car, no money, no idea of how I was going to survive the day or the week. But what I did have was an ability to manifest. Now, what is manifestation? Manifestation is that magic place that exists inside of us. It's that place that has a connection to our higher self, the Creator, all of our angels and spirit guides, and it really is that easy to use, but unfortunately, most people aren't taught that it exists. So my story and my journey is all about sharing with the world how I manifested an amazing business. Every day, I had a newborn baby, I was renting a small apartment, and all I did every day was say to the universe, what would it take to create the most amazing business where I make obscene amounts of money and have lots of fun doing it? And very importantly, I would destroy and uncreate anywhere in my universe that would stop that showing up. Now, I went about saying this every day, hundreds of times a day. I would say it while I was driving, while I was walking down the street, while I was breastfeeding my baby. Wherever I was, I would ask that question, knowing that the universe had my back. Do you know that when I was manifesting my business, which is now the Be Enlightened candle brand, which has turned into a multi-million-dollar company, I had no idea what I was even asking for or what I wanted to do. All I did was let the universe show me what was for my highest good and let them guide it to me. So I would literally just say, I kept the question very open, very expansive. So what would it take to create the most amazing business where I make obscene amounts of money and have lots of fun doing it? And I literally let the universe, my angels and my spirit guides, guide it to me. So every day I would simply just follow the energy and allow things to show up. And when you are manifesting, when you are standing in that space of consciousness and awareness and oneness to all things, when you're asking questions to the universe, whether you're manifesting a dress, a house, a new car, a relationship, perhaps good health, what happens is the moment you start asking that question, just the simple fact that you're aware that you have spirit guides working for you and through you, you start resonating at a space of consciousness. And when you do and you start moving through your life, that energy space of consciousness, when things show up in your life that are an answer to those questions, you get that aha moment. And it resonates at that same space of consciousness as when you were asking the question. And that's what I want people to start looking for in your life. And manifestation, yes, it's all about manifesting things and acquiring assets so we can live a comfortable, healthy life for us and our families. But the beautiful thing about manifestation really is manifesting you, manifesting your connection to self. So I used to say every single day, what energy, space, and consciousness can I be to be the energy, space, and consciousness I truly be? And I would say this every single day, and I can honestly say that now I do feel like I resonate at that space of consciousness each and every day. So it's like being given a magic genie and saying, you know what, inside of you is a magic genie that's going to give you endless wishes for your entire life. And when you start functioning from that space and start asking questions, the universe answers and gives you everything you truly desire. And listening to these beautiful stories today from these women, I think one of the key elements is that we all know that yes, we can create and manifest, but we need to heal ourselves. We all came into this lifetime with so many layers and things from past lives to heal. And things keep showing up in our life to get us to feel what we need to heal. But unfortunately, we're not aware of it. We just think stuff's happening and why am I so unlucky? But when you can start having awareness and consciousness to the truth of how this reality actually works, you can start healing back the layers. You can start asking the right questions to get the right answers and really go within. So what I suggest you do when you're manifesting at home, no matter what it is you're manifesting, to simply, so for example, what would it take for the perfect car to show up? It's really important to destroy and uncreate anywhere in your universe that'll stop that showing up. For example, I was in about the third year of my business and I needed to get a station wagon so that I could go to the markets, take my products and unload them. I did what I always do and I said, universe, what would it take for the perfect station wagon to show up? And I did this for 4 weeks and I thought, why isn't this station wagon showing up? And I realised I did the most important thing, I asked the question. And in that exact moment, I got an aha moment and the answer came to me. Would you believe 5 years earlier, I went shopping with my husband at the time for a car and she said, why don't you get a station wagon? And I said, I would never drive a station wagon. And do you know, in that moment, I realised that I had locked that manifestation, that reality into my universe, which was not allowing that station wagon to come to me. So very simply, the same way that I manifested myself not to ever own a station wagon, I simply said, okay, universe, so everywhere I decided I would never ever drive a station wagon, I now destroy and uncreate all that and return it all to sender as that no longer serves me. So now what would it take for a station wagon to show up? And would you believe in that exact moment, I felt this lightness, I felt like that heaviness and that angst had gone. And within a week, the perfect station wagon showed up at the perfect price in the perfect location. So it really is that easy. Manifestation is easier than making a cup of tea with no milk and sugar. It's that simple, but we've never taught it. We weren't told how powerful we were. We weren't told that we had this magic place inside ourselves that connects to the highest power source of the universe, that has every bit of wisdom we need to complete our life's mission. So that's what I want to impart on you today, just how easy it is to manifest. So when you manifest, you simply, number one, ask the question. It's that easy. There's no right or wrong way to ask a question. Number two, be willing to believe you're worthy. Be willing to believe you deserve the best of everything. And if you don't, then heal those parts of yourself. The same way we go to a hairdresser, the same way we don't do our own hair or we don't do our own makeup, whatever it may be, seek out that spiritual healer. Seek out that person that's come here with that destiny for them to be that facilitator for people to heal themselves. Find those people, manifest them into your life. Again, what would it take for the perfect spiritual healer to show up in my life? And I guarantee you they'll come. It is that easy. Just follow the energy, keep asking questions, and keep healing yourself until you can get to that space where all those layers inside of yourself have been transformed. And all you become then is the space of who you really are. So that's my message to you all today, ladies and gentlemen, is manifestation is the key to success. Be willing to ask the questions and know that you have angels, spirit guides, the creator, everyone on your side, here to make your world a better place. So thank you so much. I have now written a book called The Be Enlightened Journey, Manifesting Your Way to Success, where I teach in that book not only the keys to manifestation, but I have a spirit guide called Enoch who wrote the Keys of Enoch. And he wanted me to share with the world the keys to enlightenment. And there are 8 keys to enlightenment: love, trust, respect, honor, joy, peace, forgiveness, and gratitude. Now, I know in this reality, there are so many meanings to so many words that are being thrown around. But what I wanted to teach in this book was the true bottom line, universal meaning of these words. So for example, love. What is love? Does love mean I do the dishes for my husband or I do this? But what is the true universal bottom line meaning of love? And that is when you are truly connected to your soul and know that it exists and it has all the power, to your heart and to your higher self, and you are resonating in a space of consciousness where you know that every single thing that happens in your life is being divinely guided through you and to you for your highest self, that is love. That is the energy vibration of the highest power source. And that is what I believe we all came here to reclaim and own so we can change the face of this reality and manifest heaven on earth. So may I invite you to join me on the Be Enlightened journey. Thank you.
so cool. I'm such a big manifester.
Excellent, isn't it great?
I always get the car park right at the front of the shops.
Yes.
Always, every time. Always.
Absolutely.
Because I believe it's going to be there. It's always waiting for me, the perfect car spot,
Yep.
among other things.
Absolutely.
That was so good. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Wasn't that fabulous? Wow.
Thank you.
Let's see what little questions I have to ask you.
Ah, exciting.
I know. Well, it could be tricky. Let me find you. Right. Are we ready for the special question from on the floor? So I don't have anybody's names on it, so we won't have a show of hands, so we won't dob anybody in or anything. And hi at home. Let's have a big hi at home.
everyone.
We'll just keep remembering everybody's at home on the live stream. So, Michelle,
Yes.
what is the one piece of advice you would give to someone who has never manifested before and doesn't believe they can do it?
Okay, a great question. So, what if I told you that everything you have in your life right now you manifested? Would you believe that every single person on the face of the earth is a manifesting dynamo? You just don't know you're doing it. So what would it take for you now to have the awareness of what you're doing so you can start asking the right questions and get the life you truly desire?
Awesome. Excellent. Thank you. Great answer. I'm going to cross now to our live roving. Well, you're not dead, really, are you? So live's a bit dumb, really. That's a bit blonde of me. So I'm going to cross over to Maria for a little question from the floor.
Oh, do we have a question from the floor, Cheryl?
Don't actually have a question, but
Awesome
it's
feedback.
been an awesome event. I've loved every speaker so far. There's so much heart, so much courage, and it's just so inspiring to share a small part of your journey. So thank you, ladies. It's been amazing.
Thank you. And Cheryl, while we have you here, can you please tell us your business?
I'm an intuitive artist, and I paint angels and angelic things in my artwork.
Wow.
And I understand your artwork is in our little gift bags.
Sure is, yes.
Oh, we are so lucky.
little
I
taste of
saw your
heaven.
artwork. It's absolutely
Thank
beautiful. Absolutely stunning. You're the most amazing artist. We're so lucky.
Thank you, Cheryl. And we have got Slava. Slava, that's right.
Yes. I am mind, body and eating coach.
Mind, body and eating coach. Fantastic. And you're very much linked to the intuitive side of mind, body and eating, or is it more practical nutrition?
It's a mixture of both because our minds and bodies are very closely intertwined and they always track each other. So I teach my clients not only what to eat but also how to eat.
Wonderful. And any aha moments so far today with our speakers?
It's definitely how their stories are inspiring to everyone, and the hardest moments do create stronger us.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And one more over here. You're next. Hello.
Hi,
And your name is?
Stephanie.
And Stephanie. And what have you enjoyed about the speakers so far today?
Oh, I love that they all have something relatable that every woman can relate to in every aspect of their stories. And I love Michelle's story about the power of manifestation. I'm a big believer in it.
And I understand your mum is up next.
She sure is. I'm very excited.
We're all going, woohoo. Okay, you'll hear more about Lisa shortly. And over here we have got...
Shireen, hi.
Hi.
I wanted to ask Michelle, can you touch a bit on allowing? Because I know I manifest and I do it very well, but I have a block because I'm so impatient and I don't allow things to happen.
That is such a good question because let me tell you, when I first started manifesting success and I wanted to make the obscene amounts of money, it didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen within a year. I think the decent money started coming after about 2 years. So I think the biggest problem is that people give up too easily. If you truly knew that manifesting worked and you knew you had a connection to the higher self, to your angels, and it was your basically divine inheritance to have everything you truly desire, then when you simply ask the question, you know it's coming. It's only a matter of time. So you've got to let the universe give it to you in the perfect divine timing. Because you see, the universe, your angels can see everything 360 degrees times a godzillion. We can't see that where we are, where we're functioning from. So you've got to let them give it to you because they know that the exact time they give it to you is for your highest good. So just keep asking the questions, never give up, and just know that it's going to come because I guarantee you, just like that hair care product said, it doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen.
Thank you. Back to you, Susie.
Awesome. Thank you. Let's give a big round of applause to Michelle. Thank you so much,
you,
Michelle
everyone.
Ryan.